Third example from today, we are still working on percent increase and decrease. In this instance now we're going to give you the percent increase, and I am talking about my coffee shop. I mark up all of my supplies 20%, whether it's a cup of coffee, whether it's a pastry, or if I'm selling a bag of coffee beans. In this case, I'm selling a bag of coffee beans, 10-pound bag of coffee beans, and it costs $7 for me to purchase them from the coffee bean supplier company. What do you think, what well I sell it for, and how did you solve this problem? What well I sell it for, and how did you solve this problem? Jakai, go. Okay, how did you solve that, Jakai? You're right. How did you solve it? So Jakai says he's going to take the cost that I pay for, that which is $7, and he's going to multiply it by what? 20 cents, not 20 cents. I think I know what you're saying. 1 2/10. He's going to multiply it by 1 2/10. Why, Jakai? Okay. So I'm selling for 20% off what I bought it for, right? So if I bought it for $7 and I multiply 7 by 1, that's 7, right? So if I bought it for $7 and sold it for $7, would I make any money?
No.
No. So I'm going to sell it for 20% above cost. So essentially I'm going to sell it for 120% of what I bought it for, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I bought it for $7 and I want to charge 20% more, I'm going to sell it for 120%, which we know 120%, as Jakai told us, is 1.2. Does everybody see where I got my 1.2 from?
Yeah.
So what is, Jakai, you already told me this, but what is $7 times 1.2? So I'm going to sell my bag of 10-pound coffee for $8.40. I'm going to sell it for 120% of what I bought it for. Should I make money?
Yeah.
Yeah, $1.40 in every bag I sell. Second way of solving it, the longer way of solving it would be what? Think back to our last example. Serious, what would be the longer way?
7 10.
So I'm going to take my cost, and I'm going to figure out, well, what is 20% of $7? How much am I going to mark it up money-wise? So I'm going to multiply 7 by what?
2 times.
So 0.2, because I know that I'm marking it up 20% off what I bought it for, and 20% is 0.2. So what does that equal? $1.40, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to mark it up $1.40. Am I done? Serious?
You add what? $1.40.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell for $1.40, otherwise I'm going to lose money, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take my $7 and I'm going to add to it $1.40, right? And then we go exactly to what Jakai said. I'm going to sell it for $8.40. So if I simply ask this question, how much money will I make on a $7 bag of coffee? You have to do it this way, right? Because how much am I going to make on a $7 bag of coffee?
40.
I'm going to make $1.40. If I say what would be my selling price, would it make sense to do it Jakai's way?
Yes.
Take 7 and multiply it by 120% or 1.2. Does that make sense?
Yes.